watch any type of Fortnite content, I'm pretty sure by now you've seen either a pro scrim or hell, even a competitive match, and you've probably seen their skin selections. They are basically very basic. They are usually, like uncommon or rare skins, and you may, be wondering why maybe someone like Ninja is using a certain skin rather than a different one. Maybe example would be obviously Assault Trooper over maybe like the skin Wukong or Venturion or Logan Paul or Battlehound, and I'm basically going to go over that today on why they use these certain skins in game. So starting it off with these skins, and then we'll get into back blings and harvesting tools. So you may be wondering, obviously, why somebody may use something like Assault Trooper. It's a very common skin in these post scrims and stuff like that. You may be wondering why they use that over something maybe like the Beef Boss or something like the Wukong, and it's a very easy answer, and it's because of how basic and camouflage this skin is. It's a very, brown, looks like maybe something like the dirt on the ground, and it also does not take up a lot of room on the screen. You don't want some silly distractions on your screen, maybe blocking something, maybe your head if you have like colorful lights on you. So usually they go with the basic green or blue. Specialist, survival specialist, elite agent, John Wick, and Wild One too. It's usually the female skins because they don't take up as much room as well. I mean, if you use somebody like this guy, she's a lot thinner, so that even though it's like not a really big difference, it still helps. And I recommend that, like you don't want to be going into a tournament like with Magnus, you know what I mean? Also, they don't want to be using something like Nightlight because of the fact that she is basically a glowing machine, and also something like the Dark Voyager, he's up here position at all costs. I mean, if they're playing in these pro tournaments for money and for packs, you don't want to be wearing something that's going to be giving you away and possibly losing you. So obviously they're going to go with the most camouflage. That's going to, some simpler ones like Backup Plan on them, Iron Cage, Red Shield, some take up as much room. I mean, if you're using something like the wing, something like the Qatar may do that really easily, or something like the Alpine Ace back bling is a pretty good combo. Something that looks nice but also is really competitive advantage wise. Pickaxes, people may be owning like the rarest pick. Sound is distracting them by these big bulgy things that are just supposed to, where is it? Because it's small, it doesn't make a loud noise. It just blends in and it does not distract you. Because also when you're farming, you don't want to be completely distracted. You want to see around you. You want to see if someone's coming up in the corner of your screen. And if you have something, let's say like the slurp cannon, it is loud. Maybe something like, obviously, like I said, trusty number 2, something simple like the tenderizer, spectral axe, and even the forbearer. They're just all basic pickaxes that are just gonna help you not be distracted, because your focus is supposed to be on the game. You're not gonna be chit-chatting with your friend. You don't want to be showing off your skins. This is a time that you want to be, obviously in your best. Who probably have rocked their favorite skin no matter what in the tournament. You just want to be in full focus mode. It does not really matter what your skin is. You just maybe want to blend in with camouflage skins and all of that. So yeah, I just wanted to make that video for maybe anybody who wondered why people are always using these maybe I guess bad skins compared to why they can be using their rarest legendary skins. But maybe it is really a competitive advantage not to use them.